conversation, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what is good, my friends? Hey, man, look, I'm excited. We got a game coming up. I like the games in the morning, man. I just wanted to come on live tonight and talk some Vikings football. We're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it light. But we're going to talk about the quarterback position, obviously, right? Because we got some quote unquote controversy. You know what I'm saying? Some quarterback controversy. Hey, that's what they like to call it, man. QB controversy, baby. Yeah, I'm here for it, man. I'm with all of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it a little bit. We're going to talk about our expectations for Wentz. We're going to talk about how you feel about the quarterback situation. Look, man, this is the thing, bro. As a Vikings fan, this is something that I am super used to, bro. And you guys are used to it too. I know you are. We can never just have a regular ass quarterback situation. Never, bruh. I just don't think it's possible for us. I just don't. So, hey, we got something to talk about. Let's talk about it, man. I did a poll because I wanted to check the temperature, to be honest with you. I was like, man, let me check the temperature of the squad, man. Let's see what everybody thinking about, right? So before we even go any further into what we're actually going to talk about Wentz, because I don't, and I want to make this clear too really quick. This is not a curb session for Carson Wentz. It's not. All right. It's not. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and we're going to give him a fair opportunity to go out there and play football on Sunday. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, man. Let's give a round of applause for us for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We are going to do that. Yep. We are going to do that. Yes, we are. Now, I did a poll. I wanted to check the temperature. All right. We got 834 votes on this poll that I did yesterday. And I pretty much asked, right? I said, do you feel like JJ McCarthy needs to be the starter after he is healed from his ankle injury, or ride with Carson Wentz for the rest of the season? That was the question. That was the simple and plain question that I asked the community. And I wanted honest answers. And we got almost 900 votes on this. All right. 65% say start JJ. 35% say ride with Wentz. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you got your Wentz fans out there. You got your people that just don't like JJ McCarthy. Even before he even threw a football, they just didn't like him. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't like him. It is what it is. I can understand, because I was like that with Kirk Cousins. A lot of us were like that with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins had his fan base, but then you had a lot of people who didn't really care about the 4,000 yards and the 30 touchdowns each season. It didn't matter, right? So I get it. I get that it's, people just have players that they gravitate to, they like. And no matter what, that's just what it's going to be. That's they boy, they riding. That's how I am with JJ, to be honest with you. But nobody is exempt over here from a curb session, man. Nobody. I'm more concerned about JJ McCarthy's health. I'm more concerned about him being able to stay actually healthy and on the field more than I am his ability to play the position. I think that's more of a concern for me. I'm more curious to when he comes back, will he get hurt again? And if he gets hurt again, then I'm going to have some tough conversations that I probably don't want to have, but nobody is exempt. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. None, including Wentz tonight. Now, let's get to it, man. Shout out Bob in the building, man. Mr. I want to mark, man. Let's go. Angelo, what's good with you, man? Shout out to you. Let's get it, man. Purple and gold bars. Hey, purple and gold bars, man. Look, shout out to you. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my bro, man. Listen, bro has been super consistent. I'm talking about damn near going live every single day, man. Go and support him, man. He talks super well when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings, man. You like Minnesota Vikings football. You a fan of the team. You purple gang. Got to go tap in with the bro, man. You got to go tap in with the bro, because he does, while I'm at work, my bro be live. I'm like, yes, sir. I got me some Vikings content while I'm at the job. Got the earbud in, listening to him talk. and he knows how to talk it. So make sure you go over there and support Purple and Gold Bars, man. That's the broski, man. Shout out Canada in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jeremy. I see you, man. Eric from New Mexico, Florinda, and Raquel. What's good with you? Shout out to y'all, man. Hope the family doing well. Hope the family is doing well, man. Two-Tone, what's good, man? Shout out my guy. Two-Tone in the building, man. Let's go, man. Shout out Name. He said, JJ McCarthy is my guy, so I'm kind of in bled mood. Yep, still want the Vikes to win, but yeah, I don't know. Hey, I'm with you, Name. I'm with you, Name. I feel the same exact way. You know, JJ McCarthy's my guy too, but I'm with you. You know, we in a sticky situation. We really are, but I don't think it's as sticky as some people may think it is, though. And we're gonna get to that tonight. I don't think it's as sticky as some people think it is, man. Why? Because of the guy that's in front of him. You know, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, man. Now, I've been down this road before. This feels like deja vu. It really does. You know what I'm saying? It really feels like deja vu. To be honest with you, we're gonna talk about what deja vu I'm having, but we gonna get to that in a minute, man. Let me get these shout outs, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out Purple Pop in the building, man. I see Purple Pop in the building all day. Ed, what's good with you? Shout out to you. Funny boy Roddy was good, man. P Notes was good, man. Shout out to you tapping in, man. Let's get it. You already know we about to have a hell of a show tonight, man. You know, we gonna talk a little bit tonight, man, on this great old hump day. You know, shout out Kevin, man. He said Wentz just took man job already, about to ball out. Oh, Kevin, okay. I see the vibes. I see the vibes. All right. I see the vibe. Shout out Fade you up in the building, man. Barber, fade him up. Let's go, man. Shout out my broski, man. Hey, man, let the wife know, man. Hey, shout out to her as well. I know she probably somewhere around you, man. Shout out to her as well, man. The barbers, man. The fade them ups. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Facts. Hey, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Hey, look, man. This is the thing, bruh. Carson effing Wentz. What Wentz right, man? Hey, you know, I kind of got creative with the title, bro. Like that thing was off the top. You know what I'm saying? Like off the top of the dome. You hear me? Yeah, man. Nah, but what Wentz right, man? We talking about the game against the Cincinnati Bengals. All right. And, you know, I was sitting back and I'm thinking about this game. And I'm like, listen, I want to give Carson Wentz his flowers for running the game. And Kevin O'Connell even came out and said, you know, Carson Wentz played point guard. Yeah. Carson Wentz, he played point guard, and I like to see it, man. Shout out to Carson Wentz, man. Let's give him a round of applause. I mean, let's give him a round of applause real quick, man, before we get into it, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him a round of applause because he did play the point guard position. All right. Another thing about Carson Wentz, right, that I think it'll be easy even for me to gravitate to is the facts that he's been a Vikings fan his whole life. All right. I don't know if y'all have seen the picture on X where Carson Wentz was at a Vikings game a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And he got the Vikings jersey on. He's at the old Metro, man. Shout out to him, man. You know, he's been a Vikings fan. So I think he will put in extra effort, believe it or not. Just the psych about it is he will put in the extra effort. He's playing for his childhood team. So you know he want to go hard. You know he want to go hard. You know he want to go hard. So shout out to him for that. But let's talk about the reality of the game. See, I think the context got a little bit lost. All right. As we're a couple days out of the game now, and we're about to head into another game on Sunday in the morning, man. Pep rally, man. Just a reminder, pep rally will be at 8:30 Eastern time. So 7:30, you know, you guys over there in Minnesota, man, 7:30. Be up early with your boy, though. We got to crank. Get your coffee, get your Red Bull, whatever you're sipping, man, just get it sipping. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're sipping, you got to wake and bake. Whatever you got to do, man, get it popping because we up early with it. Yep, we up early with all the BS, man. We going in early in the morning. Early in the morning. We going in, man. Shout out Sal Dog. I see you, man. I see you. But look, man, you know, this game, now that we're a couple days removed from the game, and I had to think about it for a couple days, and I'm like, you know, I look at this game, right? The first obvious thing for me during this game was the difference that Christian Darrisaw made. Okay. Christian Darrisaw made such a huge difference in this game, it didn't make no sense. And I'm not even going to say it's just because it was against the Bengals defensive line, because Christian Darrisaw was going up against Trey Hendrickson, who we know, bro. If Justin Suckle, yeah, I'm saying, I know it's school, but if Justin Suckle was in that game, Trey Hendrickson would have had 5 sacks. He would have had 5 sacks. Yeah, he would have. We all know that Trey Hendrickson would have wrecked that damn game if it wasn't for Christian Darrisaw being in and being healthy. So, hey, and look, this is no knock against Carson Wentz, because he's just doing his job. Hey, our starting quarterback is hurt. It's time for me to step in. This is no knock against him. I'm stacking the blocks on why we saw what we saw and why I like it, but I also have to see this week. You know what I'm saying? I have to see this week. Listen, all the people that are on the Wentz train, I have nothing against you for dying on the hill if that's what the hill you want to die on. And I'm even going to sit back and say, I'm willing to jump on it eventually. I'll be willing to jump on it. Yeah, I will. I'll jump on it. But I need some shit to happen first. All right? Because again, this feels like deja vu. I've been down this road before. We all been down this road before, man. Take your time. All right? Take your time. It's the same. It actually goes the same with how everybody in the national media and all people that weren't JJ McCarthy's fans after week 1, guess what they were doing? Stroking them. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a buck. They were stroking them. It is what it is. It is what it is. The facts are the facts. After one game, they were stroking them. And then the next game, everybody, oh no, I'm off board again. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, let's keep that energy for Wentz. Let's let him play another game, a couple games, because the truth of the matter is the next thing that stood out to me was we got 2 defensive touchdowns, bruh. Before Sunday, when has the Vikings had 2 defensive touchdowns? That usually doesn't happen. Not just the Vikings. I'm talking about across the NFL. We got 14 points scored from the defense. When Carson Wentz came in and had to play, man, he was up by damn near 3 scores the whole entire game. No pressure. None. But in the middle of the game, and SK touched on this, you know what I mean? SK touched on this in our Purple Parlor show, but just no pressure at all. Just had to go out there and dink and dunk it, you know what I mean? But again, shout out to him because he threw a touchdown on the first drive, the scripted plays. But after that, guess what? 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. All right? Now that's the facts. That's the facts. All the 3 and outs was going crazy. And I say that to say, if we're playing a little bit better team, those 3 and outs ain't going to work. That's all I'm saying. All right. And I say that to say on Sunday, I don't think them 3 and outs going to kick it. That's all I'm saying, bro. We're going to have to turn some of them 3 and outs into some touchdowns. Now we got some ammo though. You know, hey, our boy 3 free. Yeah, man. He shot out 3, man. 3 is free. Let's go. I'm here for it. Let's go, man. I'm ready to hear. Man, let me read Newt's comment real quick, man. I love JJ, but his performance scares the hell out of me. He needs to get the ball out and stop the turnovers. Still believe in him. No, and Newt, hey, and you know what? That take right there is perfectly fine, bro. It's legit, because at the end of the day, when you watch what was happening, at the end of the day, this is a team sport, and we all know that. But it's only a team sport. Like, this is my thing. We all know the quarterback gonna get all the blame. But if you add the context and you go watch the first 2 weeks, you'll notice that there was a lot of things that went wrong. I know this may sound like, oh, RAP, he's just making excuses for JJ McCarthy and it is that. But there is, man. There's some stuff you got to look at, all right? When it came to Kirk Cousins, he's a veteran that was in the league for 5, 6, 7 years, just like Carson Wentz. You know, we're talking about 7, 8-year veterans, bruh. Like, we can't be comparing him to a guy that played 2 fucking football games. That just ain't realistic, man. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. It's not the same, and we got to stop acting like it is. Okay? So this is the thing. when it came to JJ McCarthy out there, and he didn't play a lot of football leading up into that because he was out that whole last year and all that. So like, yeah, I mean, we expected bumps and bruises. Those are going to happen, man. But we also expect Kevin O'Connell to develop a quarterback. That is what it is. This is part of the process, man. But to ask yourself one thing. Did you see a dog out there when it was time to be a dog? You did. You saw a winner when it was time to be a winner. In week 1, you did. Week 2 is just a team failure, bruh. The whole team. We can talk about JJ McCarthy all we want. Are we going to talk about how Bijan Robinson had 150 plus on the ground? Are we going to talk about that? Because JJ McCarthy couldn't stop that. He wasn't out there trying to tackle Bijan. We ain't going to talk about that. We got to talk about it all if we're going to talk about it. Week 2 was a failure, bruh, from the whole organization. The whole organization let us fans down. You feel me? Shout out Papa Gary in the building, man. Hey, man, congratulations to Papa Gary, man. Papa Gary and his daughter and his son-in-law. Shout out to them, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Papa Gary, we love you. Hey, Papa Gary get clean, man. I got a picture in my phone right now that, hey, it's exclusive. Y'all don't know, man. Papa Gary clean up nice, boy. You hear me, man? Shout out Papa Gary, man. Let's go. Shout out Papa Gary. I got to get down these comments. My bad, man. Shout out Norse, man. I see you, man. Appreciate you, Norse. I'm too busy running my lips right now. Shout out Norse in the building, man. I see you, man. Let's go. Let me get down these comments real quick, man. Let me get down these comments. Nick Riley, what's good, man? Let's see us get some pass offense going. Be some disrespectful as single high safety. Yup, let's go, man. Pino said he can't do no worse than Darnold. Our offense is plug and play. I would say our offense is kind of plug and play. Shout out Skull Train in the building, man. I see you, man. Hey, look. Shout out Skull Train, man. When we were at the game on Sunday night in Minnesota, I'm standing in the hallway and Skull Train comes up to me. He's like, "Hold on, Rap, what's good, bro?" Like it was, you know what I mean? It was exciting, man. He was excited. I'm gonna get Bro on, man. Bro got a channel where he breaks down film and stuff too. So shout out to Skull Train, man. Seeing me at the game, man, for sure, man. Shout out, Bro, man. We gonna link. Believe that, man. We linking up sooner than later, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Shout out Nick, man. I see you in the building, man. The failure to adapt by KOC week 2 pissed me off. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, man, give JJ McCarthy 2 years. He will be ready. Damn, 2 years? 2 years? That is crazy. Nah, 2 years is crazy. You hear me? Straight question. How does Gary clean off the barnacle? Norris is coming for Papa Gary. Nah, Papa Gary. Hey, Papa Gary had a shirt tucked in. He has a nice pair of pants on with the belt showing. I'm like, all right, Papa Gary, I see you, man. No hat. Okay. Yeah. Shout out Papa Gary, man, for sure. Shout out to him and his daughter, man, too, man. Congratulations on that, for sure, man. You know, we here to support you any way we can. Purple Papa said, we cannot wait for McCarthy to learn how to run an offense. He is not ready. He must make better reads and play like a top 10 pick. Right. And he will. And I think he will, you know, but we also have to make sure that the offense and the team in general, because it is a team sport, we're going to make sure we talk about that. We got to make sure all of them are holding up their end of the bargain too. Because when a player only has 2 seconds to make a read or get rid of the ball because your left tackle, your right guard, I mean, everybody that game in week 2 was at the bottom. Everybody, our whole offensive line graded damn near the worst in the NFL after week 2. I know the Atlanta Falcons ain't that fire. Like, come on, bruh. They just got blown out by the damn Panthers. I know they not that fire. But we gotta make sure the whole team is holding up their end of the bargain. That is a fact. Skull Train was in the building. Skull Train was at the game with me. What did you see, Skull Train? Like Patrick Mahomes wouldn't have played good in that game. Y'all remember? Do you know what that game looked like? Remember the Super Bowl where Patrick Mahomes played the goddamn Buccaneers and the Buccaneers was all over him? That's what that was. That's what we witnessed. You know what I'm saying? We witnessed that. Now, coming out of that game, would you say Patrick Mahomes ain't ready? Would you say he ain't ready? Or would you sit there and evaluate the game and actually say, well, damn, this man ain't got no time to do nothing. He don't have time. Look, I know it sounds like we making excuses for JJ McCarthy because we were riding him the whole offseason and shit like that. But I just think it's too early to either not believe or believe. You know what I'm saying? So for the ones who believe, I think we're still in the same spot of, hey, there's not enough there for us to jump off board. And the ones who all of a sudden don't believe, you're moving too fast because at the end of the day, we know what's going to happen. JJ's going to come back. This is what we believe. He's going to come back. All right. He's going to have a good game. And then everybody's going to backtrack on what they said and be like, oh, well, I guess he is ready. You know what I'm saying? I guess he is ready. Oh, my bad. My bad back in week 2. My bad. I was just misjudgment. It's going to be so easy for them to try to backtrack and then try to jump back on the train. All I'm saying is I'm standing on business, bruh. That's what I'm doing. I'm standing on business. It's too early. It's too early to make a decision. Did he play excellent football? No. I don't think anybody expected him to play excellent football. This is his second football game, bruh. Like, his second game. 2, bruh. This man played 2 football games. We want to compare him to a motherfucker who's been in the league 10 years? Come on, man. It just isn't fair, bruh. It just isn't. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is this, man, with Carson Wentz is, and you know, I just want all us to be honest here, bruh. Do we really believe we have a chance to win a playoff game? I know we ain't even going to damn near talk about Super Bowl. But do you think we have a chance to win a playoff game with Carson Wentz? Like, do y'all think for 14 more weeks, y'all think Carson Wentz is going to withstand everything that's going to get thrown at him? You know what I'm saying? No. All right? I'm going to answer it for you. No, he's not. And we all know that. This ain't no secret. We know this, man. Because if it wasn't, he would have been starting for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That is the facts. He would have been starting for somebody else. We know he gonna crumble. It's just a matter of time. But I want to support him though while he's playing. You know what I mean? We're gonna ride for him. All right, hey, the pep rally, we cranking up. It's Wentz gang. You know what I'm saying? We going because that's what fans do, bruh. That's what we do. But I guess my biggest gripe with all of this so-called quote unquote controversy, my biggest gripe is trying to throw, you know, like the fake narrative of Kevin O'Connell trying to say that JJ McCarthy isn't coming back, man. That's cap. All right. I don't even got to pull up the video of the press conference or none of that because it's cap. What you saw was people editing videos to fit their narrative, and it's stupid when you can just go look at the shit yourself, the actual video. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We got to knock it off as a nation, bro. We got to stop it. All right. Kevin O'Connell made it super clear that JJ McCarthy is the starter, bro. He's a captain on the team. You invested in him. It has to happen, man. He has to play. I don't give a damn. You don't get that pass, bro. Kevin O'Connell, and this is what you call me and you guys. This is what you call holding our GM and holding our coach accountable. Yeah. Shout out Score for Life, man. What's good with you, man? I see you in the building, man. Shout out Chance B. I see you, man. Is Mafia in the building? I ain't want to miss Mafia, man. Did Mafia tap in? Yeah, man. Shout out my Skull Broski, man. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, man, tapping in. I'm too busy running. I'm too busy running my mouth. Getting back. Let me see. Getting back. Addison. Get our O-line. Let's ride. Hey, no, facts. Shout out Crown, man. I see my boy, man. What's good, Crown? But like, you know, this is my thing with JJ and the whole, you know, we got Carson Wentz playing right now, obviously because of JJ's injury, not because he didn't play well and Kevin O'Connell benched him. It's because he got hurt. Carson Wentz is playing by default right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. This is what it is. He's doing his job, being a backup. That's what we brought him in here for, to be a backup, just in case some things happen. You know what I mean? Just in case things happen. That's what we brought him in here for. But I say that to say, like, when it comes to JJ McCarthy, right? And and it all starts with Kirk Cousins, to be honest with you, believe it or not. As much as we didn't want bro in the building, it all starts there. Okay. You let Kirk Cousins walk out the building. Okay. You bring in, you go and draft JJ McCarthy. So that's your first sign of what we call commitment. What we brought you in here, KOC, to get us a franchise quarterback. So that was your first move. You drafted JJ McCarthy. He gets hurt. Cool. Sam Darnold comes in, wins you 14 games, balls out. You got him running the offense how you're supposed to. Now, he crumbled when it mattered, like most of us called, but still yet, he played great football. And right now, he's damn near playing the best football at any damn near quarterback other than Josh Allen. Shit, Sam Darnold balling. He balling. I thought he was going to look trash. Let me keep it real. Sam Darnold said, F you, R.A. Peasy. I'm him. No, Sam Darnold look good. Yeah, he do. Shout out Sam Darnold, man. He look good over there. But so that's and that makes Kevin. This even makes my point even more, because now I'm even more mad, because now you let him walk too. And this whole offseason, you telling us that JJ McCarthy is your quarterback. You're going to put a C on his chest. You're going to do all this shit. So guess what? You have to live and die by it. Yes, you have no choice, bruh. You have no choice, man. This is something now you must live and die by. And you know what? I feel like they made the right choice. Like, this isn't me saying, oh, they made a mistake. I think they made the right choice. I'm just saying you have to go with McCarthy. You have to. You already committed. You didn't commit to Carson Wentz, bro. You brought in Carson Wentz a month before the season started. It's time. You know what I'm saying? It's JJ McCarthy a bust. We need to know. Because if he isn't good this year, then we can move off. We need to move off quicker, sooner than later. You can, quite frankly, you could tell after a season if boy gonna be decent or not. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get it out the way. Shout out the Jayhawks, man. I know y'all. Shout out my wife. This little cup, keep the drink cold thing is fire. Shout out to her. But man, look, man, I like the whole Wentz idea for the next couple weeks at least. You know what I mean? Hey, we got Wentz for another couple weeks at least. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a possibility that it cranks up. Especially, like, let's say Wentz doesn't perform well on Sunday. There's probably going to be conversation about JJ McCarthy coming back, maybe even possibly against the Browns. Because Judd had a good point. The injury obviously is getting better because he was on the sideline during the game Sunday. And shout out to him too, man. What a leader, cheering on Carson Wentz. I mean, this dude was happier than Carson Wentz when Carson Wentz threw a touchdown. Like, he was lit. JJ's just an all-around team player, man. So shout out to him for that. All right. He needs to, he just, if Carson Wentz goes out there and crumbles a little bit, I'm telling you, don't be surprised if the conversation leading into the Browns game is JJ ready yet? The question is going to be getting popped. You know it. Carson Wentz better play at MVP level on Sunday. You know it's coming, bro. You know it's coming. Kevin Carter said, I don't know if JJ McCarthy is better than Brosmer, the Brosmer man. I think I believe he's better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, this is an opinion thing, but like, I think if Brosmer was to get thrown out there right now, he would get eaten alive, bro. Like, I do like his throwing motion better though. I do. That's one thing I'll give Brosmer. Because that's one knock I have on JJ. I think JJ McCarthy needs to work on that throwing motion. You know what I mean? That motion, to me, I don't know, man. But he has zip on the ball, which is weird. It's kind of weird because it's like, I don't like how it looks, but then it gets there, man. He got zip. So I don't know. I guess it's one of those things. I just got to deal with it, right? I I hope we keep JJ McCarthy, Max as top 2 QBs next season. Oh yeah, we definitely doing it. We definitely doing it. Y'all wilding about JJ. Everybody relax. Oh, I'm relaxed. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, Purple Suit. We chilling. We chilling like a villain, man. I think they really believe in his talent too. That didn't seem fake after the Bears game. Nah, absolutely, man. I mean, and even Kevin O'Connell came out and said, even after even this week, was saying, hey, he knows JJ McCarthy's gonna come back and he's gonna be ready. And he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We know he's coming back. Yeah, we know he's about to get out there. We know he's going to be able to benefit from the team. He's going to be able to benefit from having a full team, a full roster with Christian Darrisaw, a ground game. Hopefully, I will say shout out to McCarthy, shout out to KOC, because I found out, I was saying KOC's not running the ball. Well, we top 5 in running the ball right now. We're running the ball about 49%. So hey, shout out to the team for doing that. Now it's only 3 games, but still, yeah. And I think last game was super heavy than most. But hey, your boy Mason is getting in his bag now. Shout out to him. We need another game like that on Sunday, because I think if Mason can run like that, man, ain't too many teams gonna be able to stop us. Ain't too many teams gonna be able to stop him. You get 7.8 yards a clip, man. Come on, dog. You getting a first down every time you touch the ball. Come on, Brad. Yeah, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go, man. Purple Pop said McCarthy can't read defenses. This is a huge problem. That's an opinion. You don't really know if he can't read defense. That just sounds crazy. He definitely could read them. You know what I'm saying? He definitely could read them. He may not have time to read them motherfuckers. Wentz just steer the ship until JJ is healthy. Shout out Dylan, man. Let's go. Shout out Dylan in the building, man. And facts though. That's all we really need from Wentz. That's all we asking for Wentz is hey, steer it until JJ is healthy. And let's hope that we can split. Let's hope we can split over across the pond. And if we can split across the pond, that's all we could ask for going into the bye. The crazy thing is we gonna see the Philadelphia Eagles right after that. The Eagles, which I don't care, man. Y'all, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things where you got to play who's in front of you. So, oh well. If JJ McCarthy has to come back and the Philadelphia Eagles are undefeated, oh well. Let's get it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's more important to develop him and put him in situations and let him play the game. I think that's what's most important, is letting him play. I think first of all, we're a defensive team. I think we can all agree to that. As much as we crank up our offense, we got Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, this, that, and the third, bro. We're a defensive team, bro. Our defense carrying, bro. Like, for real. Our defense is carrying us, man. And it showed this past Sunday. We're going to go as far as this defense going to drag us. That's where we're going to go. As far as this defense going to drag us. That's exactly how far we're finna go. The defense has to drag us, man. The market said, Purple Suit, we didn't have our O-line for real. Suckle was playing like a high school freshman. Yeah, no, hey, Justin School is garbage, man. That dude there, he's a liability, man. You cannot have him out there, bro. Like, straight up, you just can't, man. I'm sorry. You just can't. He had guys coming in untouched. I mean, dog, he was pressured 60% of his dropbacks. Well, shout out to Nick Riley, man. This is all over the internet. This is all free information that the people that don't want to even watch the game or look at the game, you can just Google it. You could just Google this type of information and get the information you need on why the game looked like it looked. For reasons like this, bro, 60% of his dropbacks, bro, he was pressured with untouched. I'm talking about guys coming in. There was plays where even Brian O'Neill didn't touch a motherfucker. Now, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. I don't know what was going on with that. We had people, I mean, it was just nasty work, bro. It was nasty work. I mean, it sucks that it had to happen like that because, when it comes to being a fan of a player, you have, one side and you have the other side. And the side that doesn't like they look, it doesn't matter about context. All that matters is, oh, well, the stat box, look how he looked. It's time to, I told you he wasn't good. He's trash. But everybody is game to game that feels like that, to where the people that really believe, we knew going into it that it's a process because it's always a process, right? It's forever going to be a process. Even long after JJ McCarthy, bro, the next quarterback we get, guess what? There's going to be a process that has to play out. All right. Nobody really coming in going to be Super Bowl champs. Now, I will say, like I've said over and over again, I think these quarterbacks coming in nowadays compared to the early 2000s, the 90s, I think they're a lot more ready and they seem a lot better able to come in and really be effective, but I mean, come on, man, we got to expect some growing pains. Got to expect something. Not to mention Norris made zero adjustments to give him quick short reads. They didn't call any short play, man. And week 2, man, there was no short game. There was no running game. And on third and short, you in shotgun trying to pass the ball. What really sucks is that Kevin O'Connell learned his lesson from week 2 going into week 3 and said, all right, man, I made mistakes in week 2. I need to do better. And he did that for Carson Wentz, Again, and this isn't a Carson Wentz bash fest because I do want to still give him his credit and I still want to give him his flowers because he is our quarterback at the moment. And I think we should rally behind him. You know what I mean? I really do. I think we should rally behind him for these couple games. But I also think that we should be cautious on just jumping on board and, Wentz gang and all this shit because it's one game. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the people that are screaming that were McCarthy gang after Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick your side and make sure you stay there. But just stay there for good, though. That's all I'm asking, man. Like, pick your side and stay there for good. I'm team JJ McCarthy still tonight. You know what I mean? Like I said a couple days ago, and even after week 2, I feel no different. I feel exactly the same. There's only one little thing that may bother me, and that is durability. That I may question a little bit just because it is 2 injuries. Now that was a dirty ass tackle, but still yet it's availability. He got to be available, man. That's one thing we cannot debate. If he's not able to be out there and play for us, then we have an issue, man. Period. Like, and we're gonna have to address that as it comes. But like, I think he's gonna be all right. Hopefully, this is just the beginning of his career, and he's getting it out of his system, and he's gonna be all right. And that's what I hope for, and that's what I believe is gonna happen. But we do need to see a stretch of games where you're available. So that would be nice. I want to see that. So hopefully we get to see that here this season. I think we will. Hopefully after this ankle sprain, man, we got all the injury bug out the system, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. When you all split across the pond, I hope it is Cleveland you are all beating and not my Steelers. Shout out Really Flawed in the building, man. Make sure you guys tap in on Friday. Why? Because Friday, man, we got me and Really Flawed. We're going to do a show, obviously, because she represents the Steelers on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? She talks football in general, but if you don't know, I'm letting you know. Really Flawed. Shout out to her. The Steelers are the NFL team that she really covers the most. That's her team. You know what I mean? She bleeds like we bleed purple and gold. She bleeds black and yellow. Like Wiz Khalifa, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, I'm saying shout out to her though, man. Friday, you already know, man. The Friday show, it'll be me and her. We'll be going back and forth about our game, and we can let her know how we're gonna kick that ass. Yes, sir. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Papa, who he got on the O-line? He's more mobile than Wentz. Let's see. A lot of y'all, hey, look, y'all, I wouldn't argue with Papa too much. Papa just don't like JJ McCarthy. But he was jocking him after week 1. Y'all were on the live. Anybody who was on the post game show after week 1, then y'all see how Papa talking tonight, man. Y'all know it ain't worth arguing, bro. Because the truth is, one thing I give Papa credit is he's a Vikings fan. So what's gonna happen if JJ comes back and starts playing good? He'll be back on Team JJ. So it's all week to week with Papa. You know what I'm saying? It's all week to week. Let's see, man. Sorry, bro. Man, shout out Vic, man. Let's go, man. Oh, my guy Vic, man. You doing a crossover with Really Flawed this week? I am. We are, man. Me and Really Flawed. We definitely getting it popping. We definitely getting it popping, man. Let's go. I can't wait too, man. Me and Really Flawed. We always have us a good show for sure. Shout out Vic Ryder with the 2, man. He said, I am still mad I didn't get my name on the flag. I got you, bro. Here you go. You ready? I'm gonna put you right here, bro. B-I-D. Let me see. I make sure I spell it R-I-D. Let's go, Vic Ryder. And I'll draw the line under there. Let's get it, man. You right there, man. You right there. I know it's blurry, but you can see your squiggle, man. Anytime you watching the live, Vic, you see your squiggle, man. Let's go, man. Ricky.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Let's get it, man. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you too, man. Shout out to you. Thank you. Purple Papa said, "Stop it, rap." No, I'm just speaking the facts, bro. Like, hey, look, man, I'm just speaking the facts, bro. Hey, look, y'all ain't gotta listen to me about Papa, man. Just go back to the post game after week 1. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the post game. That's all you gotta do, man. Go check it. It's on video. That's why we do these lives, man. You know what I'm saying? We do these lives game to game, and we do post games after every game. But shout out to, sponsored by Casino Tier. Shout out my boy, man. Shout out Custom Grains too, man. Sponsor, you know what I'm saying? We got some shit popping with them. We about to launch here soon. But yeah, that's why we do that. So people can put things on wax, and then you can assess how you want to enter the conversation with them when it's time to go back and forth. You can just be like, well, just a week ago, you were a JJ fan. You weren't a JJ fan leading into the season. Then you became one. And then you jump back off. Then Carson Wentz plays a decent game. Now you're a Wentz fan. You gotta be careful, man, who you argue with. See, we all know, man, we JJ fan. Even when Carson Wentz looks the way he looks, I still want JJ McCarthy. I don't give a damn. It don't matter. I honestly really don't give a damn what Carson Wentz does when you're talking about goodness. He can go out there and throw for 4 touchdowns. I still want JJ McCarthy to play. Yup, I'm standing on that because I think our regime has to die on that sword if that's the case. I think so. I think that's the right thing to do. I think it's the right thing to do because one, Carson Wentz is only going to get us but so far, so there's no need to fucking drag us along as Vikings fans for Carson Wentz to win you 8-9 games. That don't make no sense. I'd rather win 8-9 games with the quarterback that's going to be the quarterback for the next 10 years and use that towards his development. Let him get more comfortable. Does that not make more sense to you? What is a 8-9 win season with Carson Wentz at, just to say Carson Wentz was the quarterback? Hell no, man. I'm good on that. Straight up. I'm decent. I'm straight. You feel me? Shout out to Carson. Go out here for these next couple weeks. Play point guard. You feel me? Hey, do what you do. But this isn't your team, bro. We're not. I'm sorry. It's not. This was your team you rooted for as a kid. That's cool. We appreciate you, but this isn't your football team, bro. You are a backup, and you're going to be that. That's what you're going to be. And, our coach and stuff made us aware that that's what's going to happen. So shout out to him. Yeah. Because that's what it should be. That's what it should be. I don't want to win. I'm not trying to just win. Let's ride with Carson Wentz so we can win 8 games this season and barely make it to the playoffs or barely miss the playoff. No, bro. Like, I'm straight on that, bro. We've been going through that for way too long. If we going to miss the playoffs, we going to miss it with the quarterback that we invested in. If we going to go down this season, we going down with JJ. Period. And that's how it needs to be. so that next offseason, we can talk about what's wrong. We can say, hey, JJ, boom, he's not it, bro. We got to make some moves. Now it's time to reevaluate, because one thing's for sure with the Vikings is I don't want to keep going and getting veteran quarterbacks, bro. We've been doing this over and over, getting the same fucking results, bro. Over and over and over again. Bro, I've been a Vikings fan since 99. Half of y'all in here have been Vikings fans longer than that. You ain't sick of that shit? Like, you ain't sick. Next year, we go fucking sign Mac Jones. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm telling you, boy, Mac Jones going to be the one, boy. I'm telling you. Like, I know his first 6 years of football weren't that great, but when he comes to the Vikings, he's going to be decent, man. I'm not trying to hit that. No, that's dead, bro. We over that. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? We're going in. We are going to die and ride with JJ 9, period. That's what needs to happen, bro. The JJ experiment needs to begin this year right here. Hey, he's hurt right now. When he gets healthy, put his ass back in there. I don't give a damn who it's against. I really don't. And I mean that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lone Wolf, man. Let's go, man. Put McCarthy back out there with Darisaw, Fries, Kelly. Put him back. Exactly. To be honest with you, bro, put him back out there with whoever the hell is playing. I'm going to be honest with you. That's kind of where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of where RAP at right now, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, God forbid, I'm going to knock on wood, but even if something happens to Darisaw, it doesn't matter, bro. JJ, you got to play, bro. Like, straight up, bro, you have to play. You got the C on your chest. Look here. The team told all of us that you were the guy. You know what I'm saying? They said you would be ready this year. Let's see it. Go out there. All right? And if you ain't the guy, we going to curb you, bro. Like, for real. But I doubt that's going to happen. But he's not exempt. You know, that's the thing, man. Ain't nobody acting like JJ McCarthy is exempt from criticism, bro. Like, we're going to criticize, bro, when he doesn't play well. But we're not about to sit here and say he's not good based off 2 games. Look at what Peyton Manning. Imagine what Colts fans would be doing right now if they said Peyton Manning wasn't good after his first 2 games and they just threw him out there. Does anybody know Peyton Manning's? I know the OGs do. Y'all know what Peyton Manning looked like? Imagine if Colts were, yeah, you know what? He's not ready. You know what I'm saying? After 2 games, he's not him. Bro, knock it off, man. Knock it off. It's a process. All right? People like Wentz have been playing for 6-7 years. Their process is damn near over. Like, for real. We know the process. Straight up. We know he gonna win you about 7 to 9 games at most. 9-game win is the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna win 9 games with Carson Wentz, bro. At most, bro. At most, period. I don't give a damn who the coach is. I don't care who because he's going to crash you. Mm-hmm. Josh Dobbs. He's Josh Dobbs. That's what he is. He's Josh Dobbs, man, 2.0. I think he is a little better than Josh Dobbs, though. I'll give him that. I do believe Carson Wentz is a little better than Josh Dobbs. I think he plays the quarterback position a little better than Josh Dobbs. I'll say that. Because if y'all go back when we signed Josh Dobbs, I was pissed, bro. I was mad, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. I was mad, bro. I did a video. I curbed Josh Dobbs before he even got off the plane in Minnesota. I ain't going to lie. I felt bad, too, afterwards because he ended up playing that amazing game for us. And then I'm like, I feel kind of bad, but because he's such a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, after I did it, watching his interviews, I'm like, the guy is just such a good dude, man. Why the hell did I talk shit about him? But then I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm sick of this shit. And guess what happened? Exactly what I thought. Yep. The spaceship started. That's why you're a backup, man. You're a fucking backup. Period. And you're going to be a backup. Now you going to be. Let's see, man. JJ McCarthy's record is 64-4 since high school. Nah, facts. He's won a lot of football games. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'll say this. I'm not like, as a fan, I'm not even going to even harp on the past anymore. because I think we're in the present now and we need to live in that. So even as a fan of JJ, I don't think there's we like during the off season and before we saw him get out there, we were able to clinch on to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm be the first to admit it. I'm clinching on to it, right? I'm the first to admit it. I'm on that. Yeah, JJ in college, he only lost one game. And hey, I'm telling you, bro's a winner. But like now I'm in the present though. Now that the season has started, he's already played 2 games. I'm in the present now, and it's like I now it's game time, bro. Like we need to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like we in there now. Let's get it. I still believe in him the same exact way, but we do need to see it, man. And unfortunately, injuries keep delaying. These injuries keep delaying the process, which is a little irritating. But at the end of the day, it's football. And injuries happen, but they can't happen over and over again. You know what I mean? Like this is like the Irv Smith thing, man. And I'm not comparing JJ to Irv Smith, but it's almost like the Irv Smith thing where we were all, jumping on the Irv Smith train from the moment we drafted him, and he's gonna be one of those tight ends that's just a playmaker, and the this, that, and the third. But bro got injured every fucking year, bro. Every year he was missing like 9-10 games. It's just, I don't think that's going to be the case with JJ. I hope not. Yeah, I hope not. But it hasn't started out good, to say the least. You know what I mean? Because JJ has, missed the whole season, and now all of a sudden he's missing another 3 games, whatever the case may be. You never know the truth nowadays either with how many games is he actually going to miss. One thing about Kevin O'Connell, though, that I'll say, and we can read the room, is Kevin O'Connell isn't going to rush any player back. We saw that with Darrisaw because he let Darrisaw practice at full capacity for a month. You know what I'm saying? For a month. Darrisaw came out and said he's ready to go. Kevin O'Connell didn't give a damn, bruh. Kevin O'Connell still did not let him play for the first 2 games, bro. Like straight up, still didn't let him. But had him out here in joint practice, playing full speed, had him doing all this shit. So one thing about it is, Kevin O'Connell, when it comes to injuries, he's super cautious, bro. Super duper cautious. So part of me feels like he may try to drag it one more game than it needs to be. For example, JJ may be able to come back against the Browns, but Kevin O'Connell may say, nah, let's wait one more, and then we get that extra bye week. We get those 2 weeks right there. I like how that sounds. I like how that looks. And then you come back after that. I could see Kevin O'Connell doing that. You know what I mean? I can definitely see him doing that. But it's all good as long as he's coming back. Purple and Gold says, since when did we forget that rookie QBs are allowed to make mistakes? Nah, facts, man. They're allowed to look overwhelmed with the NFL speed, are allowed to throw picks and take sacks. Set realistic expectations. Man, shout out to Purple and Gold Bars, man. That's why y'all need to go subscribe to bro. Make sure you go tap in with bro, man. Subscribe to bro, right? Because this is facts, man. For the people that don't like JJ McCarthy or think that, what was your expectations? That's the question. What did you expect? You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is he's 1-1. He's 1-1. And he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. His very first football game on Monday night, prime time. Did he throw a pick 6? Yes, but the bounce back was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The bounce back. What he did in the 4th was called putting the team on his back. Literally, bruh. Literally. What you saw from JJ in that 4th quarter, people, it's only 1 quarter. What you saw in that quarter was a quarterback being a true leader and putting the team on his goddamn back, bruh. In his very first football game. His very first. As far as, NFL actual starters out there playing, not preseason. Come on, man. What were the expectations? That's the real question. oh, I guess they expected him to throw full touchdown, 400 yards. That's the only way they would have jumped on board. But the crazy thing is that's not true because they all jumped on board after Monday night. Yeah, all the people that talked down on JJ were on board on Monday night. You can go and look at the comments. You can go look at the comments on goddamn the post game show after Monday night on the channel. Because you could swipe and it'll show you like how they were going live. Just go sit back and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Go sit back and enjoy, man. Let's go enjoy. Go enjoy it. Yeah. You'll see. You know what I mean? You'll see. Rap, tell everybody what Realistic Randy said on Purple Parlor. Did he say the same thing? Nah, and shout out everybody who tap into Purple Parlor, man. Papa want me to, because him and Realistic Randy, I guess, agree on this fact is, because Realistic Randy, he's a JJ McCarthy guy, but he said, boy, don't look ready from what he's seen. So, and shout out to Realistic Randy. I mean, he's allowed to have an opinion like that, and that's how he feels. That still doesn't take away from the facts. He won NFC Player of the Week. He put the team on his back in week 1. That's a fact, and he's 1-1. Those are facts right there. Those aren't opinions. Those are what's actually happened. So, shout out my boy Randy, but just because he said it, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? That ain't changing what I feel. You know what I mean? My boy know that. Shout out my boy Realistic Randy. But that don't mean a damn thing to me. I believe what I believe. Can't nobody knock me off that. I'm telling you right now. I don't give a damn RIP to John Madden. I don't give a damn if John Madden felt some type of way. It don't matter. You can feel how you want. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Because he said it doesn't mean it's the truth, is what I'm saying. This is all opinionated. It's all opinionated. He said the truth and gave his opinion just like I do. He did not say the truth. It's still an opinion at the end of the day. No matter how you cut it, it's an opinion. It's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? So just like you have an opinion, and that's cool. Everybody in there got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But we about to see the facts. Because JJ playing again. And you ain't gonna like it, but you gonna see him starting again. You know what I mean? That's a fact. Not me. I told you before the season about JJ. He's decent at best. He needed to be drafted in the later rounds. Definitely not the first round. Yeah, Tyson, I will say you were saying that at the beginning. I give you that. I give you that. But again though, because and again, Tyson, shout out to you and I respect your take, but still this doesn't make your take right. This is still an opinion saying that you think he should have got drafted in the later rounds because he's only played 2 football games and he's 1-1. So the truth is this. I don't think either side really has like a strong argument. Like our side, the ones that do believe and the ones that don't believe, there's just not enough evidence. That's all it really is. There's not enough evidence. You know what I mean? Like for real. There's not enough. There's not enough. We don't have enough evidence. Shout out Norris, man. Let's go, Norris. He said, I'll put my money and my ass where my words stand. To any and all you JJ haters, if he busts, I'll leave here for good. If he shines, you leave here. Not another word. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, I like it, Norris, man. That's a hefty bet. I like it. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, though. Yeah, man, because like, and there's one thing, right? And this isn't to anybody specific, but what I'm saying is like being like how Papa say right now, I'm a Vikings fan. So it's easy, like what I don't respect, I guess, is what I want to say. And this is not a shot straight at Papa. This is because this is deeper than Papa because there's other people that have had strong opinions like Papa has on this quarterback. So, but it's just one of those deals where I just don't like the fact of how easy it's going to be to just erase all of this once he plays a good game and you're just able to jump back on board and just say, oh, well, I'm a Vikings fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Vikings fan. So forget all of that, things that I was acting and speaking as if it was absolute and facts a couple weeks ago. Let's forget all of that. I'm sorry, I'm a Vikings fan. No, bro, you got to stand on business, man. You either standing on business or you not. And that's the facts. All right. I'm JJ McCarthy gang, bro. Bennett. You know what I'm saying? Bennett. I'm in it like Bennett. You know what I mean? And I'm going to stand and ride with him until we see enough. Hey, the day we got to sit back and have a tough conversation and say, all right, man. You know what I mean? When y'all see that thumbnail, y'all will know. The thumbnail going to give y'all the vibes. When we got to come on and say, damn, man, I just don't know if boy is it. You know what I mean? Like, if we gonna have the conversation, we gonna have to have the conversation. But one thing I'm not gonna do, and I think what goes deeper with me with this, and this is just me speaking on me personally, you know what I'm saying? Is as a Vikings fan, bro, like for a long time, I've been waiting for our team to actually invest in a star type quarterback, right? And I don't even count Teddy Bridgewater, even though I love Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I'm saying? I love Teddy Bridgewater. I grew to like him. You know what I'm saying? Grew to love him, really. And Christian Ponder, I was like, yo, why the fuck? What are you doing? So that don't count. All right. But I wanted our team to actually, I think since we got Kirk, really, I'll say that. All right. I'm like, yo, this team needs to actually go in and swing for the fences on a quarterback. Swing. All right. It's time to swing because we've been seeing the same results over and over again. And you're seeing the teams that are winning Super Bowls, and the teams that are winning a lot of football games. Guess what? They drafted their quarterbacks and invested in them. It's simple math. You got the Chiefs. Guess what? They drafted Patrick Mahomes and invested in him. Right now, you got the Eagles. Guess what? They drafted Jalen Hurts and invested in him. You got the Bills. Guess what they did? They drafted this guy and invested in him. Lamar Jackson winning a lot of football games. Guess where Lamar Jackson got drafted? The Ravens. They invested in him. And I sat back and said, bro, the Vikings need to try to invest in somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's an actual, let's not wait till free agency and go get a veteran that another team is like, bro, this guy ain't gonna get us over the hump. Fuck it, he's out of here. We're letting the smart teams make the move of letting the guy walk out the door, the veteran, and we think we so damn smart as the Vikings organization that we're gonna bring this same guy on our team and we're gonna see different results. Fuck out of here, man. We seen the same results. Kirk Cousins was winning 8-9 games in Washington. We signed him, and guess what? He came over here and won 8-9 games. Straight up. The same shit. You know what I mean? It was the same shit over and over again. I said, man, this team needs to invest, bruh. Invest in something. And they finally did that with JJ. And I think that's why I'm going to ride this train until the wheels come all the way off. All the way off, bruh. Like, for real, bro. I'm going super hard. And the truth of the matter is, this is the thing. It ain't even about JJ McCarthy being JJ McCarthy, because guess what? If we would have drafted Michael Penix, if we would have drafted Bo Nix, if we would have drafted goddamn, I don't care, Drake May, what other quarterbacks were in that draft? Even Spencer Rattler. It doesn't matter, bruh. If we would have drafted any of those quarterbacks with the 10th pick, this conversation would be sounding exactly the same, because it's really not about the name of the player for me. It just happened to fall like that. It just happened to fall like that. But it ain't really about the name of the player for me, man. I just think the Vikings need to invest in a young quarterback with KOC, because we got told KOC can, turn quarterbacks into this, superstars and shit, right? So that's what I'm here to see, bro. I'm here. What's up? Like, I got my popcorn. I got my drink. I'm ready. I'm wild. I'm ready. JJ's him. He just happened to be him. So let's ride. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Hey, Mary, is Queen Mary in the building? Hey, look, y'all. I was waiting for Queen Mary to tap in. Queen Mary, you in the building? Let me make sure Queen Mary in the building. That Bo Nix looks like a great. Nah, but hey, Bo Nix is playing. He's playing pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bo Nix is playing pretty decent. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I'm just putting it out there. Like, it's more about the action for me. It was more about the action for me heading into that draft than it was the name of the player. Obviously, we got our players that we like, right? And we scout these players. We do our internet scouting, whatever you want to call it. And we say, hey, bro, I want this guy. I want that guy. I like this guy better than this guy. But for me, a lot of it leaned on the action of the franchise doing something. Like, if the franchise would have drafted a fucking wide receiver with the number 10th pick and then just went out and got Sam Darnold, I would have been pissed. Because it's the action. Even Sam Darnold winning 14 games, it wouldn't have mattered. I'd have been like, bro, again, not taking risk. You got to take risk, man, to get it. Carson Wentz is not taking a risk. Carson Wentz is called playing it super safe, winning you 7-8 games. Hey, Queen Mary got me this, bro. Shout out Queen Mary. Look, there's a lot of things, man. Hold up, man. Let me take this down. There's a lot of things, right? You know what I mean? That y'all have gotten me, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the best community in the world, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the best community in the world, bro. And I appreciate all the gifts that I've gotten, to be honest with you, because I've gotten a ton of them, bro. I got to be real. I've gotten a ton of gifts, bro. But Queen Mary knows, bro. Y'all see this shit? Y'all know, first of all, how I became a Vikings fan. You know what I mean? Like, this guy right here. I'm trying to make sure I don't get too much glare in there so y'all can see it. Man, shout out Queen Mary, bro. This is fire, bro. Like, I really, really have to figure out how to get this in the frame. I do. Now, I'm thinking we may have to move my boy Sodak, man. Sodak's picture may have to come down for a little bit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, but Sodak's picture been riding up there for about a year and some change. So, you know, it been riding. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out my boy Sodak, man. He pulled up on me too at Skullfest. Shout out Sodak. You know what I'm saying? He pulled up on me. But that picture been riding for a minute. You know what I mean? It been riding for a minute. But this right here, dog, like, this got to go on the wall, bruh. This shit is not about to be sitting. Yeah, nah, dog. This can't be sitting on the floor or out of the frame. This got to be in the frame. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's read it, man. Career achievement: 4-time first team All-Pro, 5-time NFL receiving touchdowns leader, 6-time Pro Bowl selection. He had 982 receptions, 15,292 yards, and 156 touchdowns. Now, name me somebody better than that. That was catching the football. Name me. I'll wait. Name me somebody better than that. By the time you do, I'm going to be damn near dead. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off. This is the best wide receiver to ever play the game. Yep. I'm standing on that too. Anybody got a problem with that? I know some of y'all got a problem with JJ. Y'all got a problem with that? I didn't think so. Shout out Queen Mary, man. Love you, Queen Mary. Thank you. Thank you for this. And this will be getting hung up for sure.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Jason, next season, JJ McCarthy having us undefeated 4 games. Watch. Man, I'm trying to see this season. I'm still into this season. I still think JJ McCarthy can win us some football games this season. You know what I'm saying? After 2 years, the average rookie quarterback only shows flashes and growing pains. Year 1, they don't take steps until year 2. And Purple and Gold Bars has a great video speaking about this on his channel. And Purple and Gold Bars, if you want to drop that live where you were actually going into detail about that, bro, drop that link. You can drop that link, bro. You got my permission. Drop that link because that video was great. Where he breaks down just the history of like quarterbacks and how it takes this and that and this, and it made a lot of sense as I was watching it. I'm like, I love watching people that break down the numbers and all that because y'all know I don't do that. I just like to talk my shit. That's just what it is. And obviously that's why, we all over here. You know what I mean? The great thing about our community though is we have people that do that. And there's a taste for everybody. And I love that. And because on my free time, I enjoy those videos. You know what I mean? So I watch them because I like to know about it. I just don't like to talk about it. Break it down. No, Bars breaks it down. So shout out to Bars for sure, man. Bars channel is a great watch. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a Vikings fan, man, first of all, you might as well subscribe to most Vikings content creators. I know there's some that you probably just aren't going to vibe with, and that's cool. But Bars is somebody I think everybody can you can find something that he's talking about that you can relate to and kind of be like, I like how he breaking that down. I like how he talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Guess who gonna reach that? Jettas. Ooh, knock it off. That is tough though. I mean, two Vikings players, two Vikings players. Hey, look, man, before we get up out of here, man, shout out to all you guys, man. But make sure you go, if you haven't already, go on the community tab on the channel. We're doing the purple lottery again. I just want to remind you guys, we're giving away shirts every single week. All right. Every single week. And the question is on the community tab. And it's how many yards is Jordan Addison going to have on Sunday versus the Steelers? How many yards will Jordan Addison have on Sunday versus the Steelers? Now, you can put it in chat tonight if you want, but it ain't going to count. All right. It's not going to count. We're going to, you got to go comment on the post so that I can see it. And I want somebody to win, but you got to get the number exact. That's the thing. How good is your skills? We got to get it. We got to get it exact. Hold on. Let me put this down. But I'm excited to see if somebody wins. Nobody won the Carson Wentz. How many total yards will Carson Wentz have? Nobody got that quite right, but it is what it is. There were some close ones, but not quite right. But anyways, we're giving that shirt. That one it worked out because remember our boy, Anthony Webb, man, he won the plaque from Norse, but he wasn't around for like 3 weeks. And so we had to move on. So I'm gonna give him the shirt for the first week since nobody got it right anyways. But hopefully this week somebody gets the Jordan Addison prediction right. So go over there and comment on it and let's get it popping, man, for sure, man. And then on top of that, before we get out of here, man, I just want to see something, man. Drop down in the chat. That ain't the price. This ain't the Price is Right, bitch. The price is wrong. Happy Gilmore. Before we get out of here, though, man, let's drop down in the comments because I just kind of want to see something before I go to bed. What type of game is Carson Wentz gonna have? Drop a stat line: yards, touchdowns, interceptions, if you think he's gonna have any. I just kind of want to see the vibe of the nation because what I noticed tonight was a lot of people in the building that feel like me, which I appreciate. You always want to be around people that are like-minded. That's always a good thing, So I'm curious to see, as you feel like I feel, like JJ McCarthy should be the guy. He's going to, he should be getting thrown back in there as he heals. What are your expectations for Carson Wentz, man? What do you see? What do you see on Sunday versus a team in the Steelers that, in my opinion, is way better than the goddamn Bengals? Their defense has TJ Watt. They have Jalen Ramsey. They got a couple other players spread around there. Like their defense is just more legit than the Bengals. Bengals have absolutely nobody other than Trey Hendrickson. Nobody. All right. So we're going to be playing a tougher defense for sure. And I doubt we're going to get 2 defensive touchdowns during this game. So this is going to be a better game to evaluate Carson Wentz, where then we can have the conversation in that post game about how we really feel about number 11 and if we still feel the same. Because I'm gonna feel the same regardless, but because I'm not flip flopping nothing. Carson Wentz can go for 800 yards and 9 touchdowns in this fucking game. I ain't changing my mind at all. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't happening. It's not. But anyways, let's see it. Let me see. So we got 225 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay. 236 and 1 touchdown. All right, Norris, I see you. Let's go. Papa Gary got 207 yards, 17 to 26. Wow, breaking down to 18 to 26. Okay. A touchdown and a pick. Okay. 3 touchdowns, 268 yards, and no interception. God damn, you got boy going off. Score for like Barber said, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay. Carson Wentz, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Okay. 28 for 37 passing. Wow, 37. We're going to pass the ball 37 times. Golly, we're going to be throwing a lot. Okay. All right, though. I feel you, though. I feel you. They ranked 26 in pass defense, to be honest. Okay. I say Wentz is also 26 in rush defense. All right, so we should be able to kill them. Steelers are trash. Run Mason up the middle. Okay, let's get it. It's going to be Wentz 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Okay, let's go. 9 is him. Let's go, man. Shout out my guy, Nick, man. You know that. Addison going to be over Jetta's both weeks. All right, cool. All right. Alex said 228 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I'm feeling 4 to 5 sacks. Mason getting 1, Addison. Okay. I'm in on McCarthy, but I wouldn't rush him. All right, cool. No, I respect it, Alex. No, for sure. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, I'm not trying to come off aggressive tonight to people that do want Wentz and feel like, hey, we should let JJ chill for another year, whatever the case, man. Like, listen, again, I'm not upset at anybody who feels like that and think no different about anybody who feels like that. I'm not here to say, oh, you're stupid. You don't know football. Oh, I'm right. I'm always right. That ain't what it's about. You know what I mean? Hey, man, I respect everybody's take. I just know what I feel and I stand on what I feel. And nobody could talk me off how I feel. And that's just what it is. And I want everybody to be that same way. To be honest with you, man, believe in what you believe in and stand on that, because you see too many people going back and forth. And that's one thing I don't like. And I'm keeping receipts, bro. Like, I see some people on X and all, man, they were JJ jock riders and took one game, and now they Carson Wentz jock riders and saying, oh, JJ, all right, now when JJ come back and he ball, I'm on you. Like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm on you. Like, straight up. Me and Purple Gang, we on you, bro. We on your top. Yeah, we on your top. Yep. We gonna bring you to center stage and we gonna talk about it. I'm pulling up all that shit. I'm bookmarking it. We gonna have us a show dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Gonna be dedicated. So watch yourself. Shout out to y'all, man. Love y'all, man, as always. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen Mary. I really do appreciate you. Let me show y'all one more time that masterpiece. Thank you, Queen Mary, man. Randy Moss, the GOAT. You know what I'm saying, man? I appreciate you guys, and I will definitely see you on Friday. Me and Really Flawed. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Pep Rally Sunday morning. Let's go kick some ass, though, man. Come on, man. We'll support 11 at least one more time, maybe 2 more times. Let's go, man. Holla at your boy.